So quite often, I think we're just conditioned by society that we go, go, go. And actually, we really need to redress that balance by slowing down, especially this time of year, autumn, winter. We need to kind of just slow down and really let ourselves have some proper rest, to let our nervous systems literally kind of take a breather, to repair ourselves, repair our bodies, repair our nervous system, repair our mental and emotional well-being as well. So this is kind of something that we instinctively look for. We look to kind of redress this balance, but more and more we're kind of trying to suppress that. So the whole idea of these, if you like, softer practices, these yin practices, the opposite of kind of that yang, which we also need, that drive to keep us going, but we need this yin, this softer, these yoga nidra practices to try and find that equilibrium. For the longer term benefits are going to outweigh these shorter term, what we see of gains of just constantly going. So thank you for taking the time to come and practice this evening, and enjoy this next 40 minutes or so for yourself. So ideally, we want a quiet, private space with no interruptions. And as I just said, this is now your chance. If you have any little wiggles, if you want to kind of have a stretch your arms up. If you need to, stand up, take a little stretch, take a little downward dog or a cat cow. Or if you're already on your back, maybe just stretching long arms overhead, reaching out through your fingers and your toes. And coming down onto your back, if you're not already, I'd suggest taking a couple of cushions or pillows or a bolster if you have it under your knees. And this will just help to support your legs so that there's less pressure in your lower back as you come to lay flat, which we don't often do. We usually kind of curled up, but ideally we want to be laying on our backs if that's comfortable for you. And as I said at the beginning as well, we want to take extra blankets because you will cool down in this relaxation more than you think you will. So take your time to get extra cozy, extra comfortable here. Yoga Nidra is sort of an umbrella term. There's different styles within Yoga Nidra. The style we're going to be practicing tonight is something called iRest or integrative restoration. And this is a little bit different. Some of you may have practiced a style of Yoga Nidra before, the Satyananda yoga style, which is really quite directive. It tells you to imagine certain things at certain times, different visualizations. And although there is obviously instruction in this iRest Yoga Nidra, as you'll be following my voice, it's quite a lot more open and kind of free flowing. So I'll make suggestions of things to be aware of with your breath, with sensations in your body, but it's really quite open. So allowing yourself this space to explore your awareness. Yoga Nidra is an aptogenic practice. So you basically take what you need from it. So that might sometimes be that you really need to just actually sleep. And although we tend to discourage sleep in Yoga Nidra, if you need to sleep, that is okay. It can be a healing practice. It can be creating space to find your own creativity, as well as just quite a nice meditative spiritual practice of slowing down. So it's that kind of daydream state between sleep and wake when you're really relaxed before you're falling to sleep at night, but we're kind of holding there in that effortless state of being. So the idea is that you are still and that you don't sleep. But as I said, if you feel like you are drifting off, try not to fight it. Perhaps that's what you need, is to sleep. At the same time, if you feel like you need to move, just notice this urge to move and try not to respond to it. Perhaps it will pass and be forgotten. But if you find it continues, then just making the small movements that you need to, and quickly and simply coming back to being still. So with our Yoga Nidra practice, we welcome, acknowledge and witness whatever arises as it arises. And remember that all experiences are valid. And this may not be easy. We are not used to slowing down and being still. So if it already feels like a challenge, I understand. I've been there. But use this short amount of time as an opportunity to rest. So welcome home. Welcome home to yourself, this safe space that is your body. Welcome to this practice of iRest Yoga Nidra. You have arrived, and there's nowhere else that you need to be going right now. Simply to be here is more than enough. To settle into this place with the intention simply to be fully present in the moment to whatever arises. Allow the body to settle on every exhale. Notice pauses at the depths of the exhale, and notice pauses at the height of the inhale. Observe the increasing freedom and spaciousness of the breath, and observe the settling of the physical body. Welcome whatever arises as it arises. So this iRest Yoga Nidra session will simply focus on finding an inner resource, which I will talk you through shortly. iRest teaches tools that you can use throughout your lifetime to deal with difficult situations skillfully and to develop a deep and secure sense of well-being. iRest is a process which begins the moment you make a commitment to practice, and each time you practice, the process deepens. You may experience immediate or gradual changes. In either case, allow the process to unfold without effort, just naturally. iRest helps you discover that state that exists between sleep and wakefulness, where deep healing can take place. You learn to remain awake and alert even as the body sleeps. You do not need any previous experience to do this, and there's no right or wrong way. Simply remain at ease. Simply follow my voice and let your experience be just as it is. So the theme, as I said, for today is around your inner resource. Your inner resource is a personal, safe haven where you feel secure, safe, and at ease. You experience a sense of well-being and peace of mind. It can be real or an imagined place, so feel free to use images to help you develop your inner resource as we go into the practice shortly. For instance, you might include people, animals, favorite things, scenes of nature, or simply the feeling of well-being as you develop and put your inner resource into place. Your inner resource is unique to you, so use all your 5 senses to develop and experience it, including images, sensations, sounds, smells, and even tastes. As you practice, notice in your body where you feel these sensory experiences. As you spend time imagining your inner resource, feel it blossoming into a powerful and effective tool that you can use at a moment's notice. You can use your inner resource at any time during this Yoga Nidra practice or daily in your life. Its purpose is to support, to bring calmness and ease in every moment in your life. So as you continue to settle here, feeling the body supported by the surface it's resting on, having the eyes gently closed and taking time to really settle into a position that feels just right for you. During the practice, you are guided to notice physical sensations, the breath, emotions, thoughts, and feelings of well-being or joy, and to experience yourself as the witness of all of these comings and goings. Whatever your experience is perfect just as it is. Now simply rest at ease and follow my guidance, allowing my voice to become your voice. There's no need to try and change, fix, or make anything happen. Simply welcome whatever arises as it arises. Your body and mind are learning to remain at ease. You'll learn to discover a place within that is always at ease and peaceful. Now feel your body settling into complete stillness. Bring attention to your senses. Notice the taste in your mouth. Notice the sounds around you. Notice smells. Notice any images or colours behind your eyelids. Notice the touch of your clothes or the air on your skin. Your senses are open and alive. Now allow your inner resource to emerge. You may have already thought of somewhere. So this is a special place where you feel secure and at ease. Perhaps a room or a place in nature or the feeling of deep peace. Whatever your inner resource is, imagine it using all of your senses. Noticing sounds, smells, colours, shapes that are present, and maybe tastes. Sense feelings of security and ease and well-being as you imagine and experience your inner resource. Experiencing feelings of security within you that are always available at a moment's notice. And as you do this, take note in your body where you feel warm and relaxed. Know that you can return to this secure place of well-being at any time during your practice or during daily life, whenever you need to feel secure, calm, and at ease. Now allow your heart's deepest desire to arise within, something you would like more than anything else in life. This may be a desire for yourself, for another, or for the world around you. Whatever it is, allow it to rise up naturally as your heartfelt desire. Perhaps it's the feeling of being whole and healthy, being free of discomfort or pain, or the feeling of deep self-acceptance, peace, or well-being. Whatever it is, welcome and affirm your heartfelt desire in the present tense. Welcome it with your entire body as if it were true right now. Then set your desire aside and notice how it will return at the end of the practice or as you go about your daily life. Now bring to mind an intention for this evening's practice. How would you like to feel during and as a result of your practice? Perhaps a sense of inner peace, joy, or well-being. Perhaps relief from physical discomfort or pain. Your intention may be as simple as to remain alert throughout this entire practice, or maybe the sense of being okay. Whatever it is, allow your intention to emerge fully, feeling your intention as an ally, supporting you to be alert and focused throughout your practice and in daily life. Affirming this and feeling your intention with your entire body and mind. Now let the sound of my voice be your guide and support you in experiencing sensations throughout the body. As I name each area, take your awareness there and then move on to the next place. You may feel sensations that are present or nothing at all, but whatever you experience is just as it is in this moment. Bring attention to sensations inside the mouth, roof of the mouth, floor of the mouth, inside cheeks, left and right, back of the throat, tongue, the entire mouth, a field of sensation. The ears, left ear, right ear, sensing both ears at the same time, welcoming the breath as pure sensation in the nose, left nostril, right nostril, both nostrils at the same time, left eye, right eye, both eyes together, a field of radiant sensation, sensing forehead, scalp, back of the head and neck, left shoulder, left upper arm, forearm, wrist, left palm and fingers, the entire left arm, right shoulder, right upper arm, forearm, wrist, right palm and fingers, the entire right arm, both arms together as one field of sensation, upper chest, upper back, middle chest, middle back, abdomen, lower back, the entire torso as a field of sensation. Left buttock, left hip, thigh, knee, left calf, foot and toes, the entire left leg. Right buttock, right hip, thigh, knee, right calf, foot and toes, the entire right leg. Sensing both legs at the same time. Sensing the entire front of the body, back of the body, left side, right side, sensing the whole body, inside and outside, as a field of radiant sensation. Sensing the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. The whole body relaxed but alert. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's present. First sensing what is present, then experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is coming and going, moment by moment. Become aware of the body breathing, the flow of the breath as sensation in the nostrils, the abdomen gently rising as breath flows in and releasing as breath flows out. No need to change anything. The body breathing naturally and rhythmically. In breath, abdomen rising. Out breath, abdomen releasing. No need to change anything. The body breathing itself. And begin counting each breath silently backwards from 7 to 1 in the following way. In breath, abdomen rising 7. Out breath, abdomen releasing 7. In breath, abdomen rising 6. Out breath, abdomen releasing 6. Continue counting and breathing in your body's own natural rhythm. If you lose count, begin again at 7. Breathing, counting, and being with everything just as it is. Now let go of counting with no need to reach 1, and be aware of the fields or flows of sensation throughout the body. Be aware of the flows of sensation in the face, mouth, scalp, neck, throat, shoulders, arms, hands, torso, pelvis, legs, feet, and toes. Awake and alert, the body a field of radiant sensation. And be aware of all that's now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that is now present. Sensing what's present, then experiencing yourself dissolving into being the field of awareness in which everything is coming and going. Remember that any time you experience the need to feel secure and at ease, you can return to your inner resource at a moment's notice. Now bring attention to feelings that are present throughout the body, such as warmth or coolness, heaviness or lightness, comfort or discomfort. Allow these sensations to blossom fully into your body. And if no feelings are present, as may happen, simply welcome whatever is present. And if it's helpful, locate the opposite of this feeling. So if you're feeling warmth, find coolness. Heaviness, find lightness. Comfort, find discomfort. Welcome an opposite of feeling fully into the body. Now welcome both opposites of feeling into the body at the same time, without thinking, simply experiencing how doing this affects your body and mind. Now bring attention to an emotion that is present in your body or one that you are working with in your life. Or you can recall a memory that invites a particular emotion into your body. Welcome the emotion as sensation into your body. Inviting this emotion to unfold fully as sensation in the entire body. And if no emotion is present, there's no need to make anything happen. Simply welcome whatever is present. And if an emotion is present, where are you feeling it in your body? Allowing it to blossom fully while welcoming any thoughts, images, or memories that co-arise with this emotion. And if it's helpful, now allow an opposite emotion to emerge, perhaps recalling a memory that invites this opposite emotion into your body. And if an opposite emotion is present, where do you experience it in your body? Taking your time, welcoming this opposite of emotion. And now moving back and forth several times between opposite emotions, experiencing first one, then the other, sensing how each is experienced in the body. Now invite both emotions into awareness at the same time, without thinking, simply experiencing how this affects your body and mind. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's now present. Sensing what is present and then experiencing yourself as a field of awareness in which everything is arising. Remember, there's no right or wrong way of doing any of this, and that you're welcome to return to your inner resource at any time. Welcome a thought or belief that you sometimes fall into or take to be true about yourself. And if no belief is present, simply being with whatever is present. And if there is a belief present, as you hold this belief about yourself to be true, where and how do you feel it in your body? Sensing how this belief affects the entire body, noticing any images, emotions, or thoughts that co-arise with this belief without trying to change, control, or fix anything. And if it's helpful, bring to mind the opposite of this belief. And as you hold this opposite belief about yourself to be true, how does it affect your body? Welcoming any images, emotions that also emerge, being present to your experience just as it is without trying to change or fix anything. And now, in your own rhythm, alternate several times between these opposites of belief, welcoming first one as true and then the other, experiencing how each belief acts upon your body and mind. Now welcome both beliefs at the same time, while experiencing how this affects your entire body and the mind. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Experience yourself as a field of awareness in which everything is coming and going. Be attentive to sensations throughout your body of happiness, pleasure, joy, or well-being. Or perhaps recall a particular event from your life that invites these feelings of pleasure, joy, or well-being into your body right now. Welcome whatever emerges just as it is. Perhaps experiencing this sensation of joy as an inner smile that radiates from your heart. The heart is smiling, and this smile of sensation expands throughout the entire body, flowing out into your torso, arms and hands, down the pelvis, legs and feet, flowing up into the head and face, lips and eyes smiling, the entire body smiling, radiant and alive with the feeling of joy or well-being, or a sense of being okay just as you are. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness, sensing what is present, then experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is arising. Dissolve into being pure awareness itself, open and spacious. Awareness in which everything is coming and going. Awareness in which everything is welcome just as it is. Being awareness and reflecting upon all that has been or is now present. Sensations, emotions, beliefs, joy, well-being, the experience of being pure awareness, everything just as it is, yourself just as you are. Now come back to your inner resource, your place of grounding, security, and well-being. Notice your breathing, easy and rhythmic, forehead at ease. belly, hands and feet, warm and at ease. And bring to mind your intention for this practice, your intention that you set at the start of the practice, and perhaps noticing to take this forward to your next practice. Now recalling your heartfelt desire as a resonance of sensation in the body, experiencing it as an accomplished fact in this moment. And now imagine going about your daily life, noticing sensations, emotions, and thoughts, all constantly changing, yet all the while feeling yourself as unchanging, spacious awareness in which everything is coming and going. Now taking your time to bring your practice to an end and gently, slowly, gradually returning to this state of wakefulness. No need to move or rush, simply sensing your body, sensing the room around you, perhaps gradually bringing some movement to fingertips and toes, becoming aware of where you are, becoming aware of laying down, the surface supporting your body, becoming aware of the room around you, the walls, the ceiling. Awareness to any sounds and smells. Beginning to move around and gently waking the body up. Becoming aware of where you are going next. And before we finish our practice this evening, take a moment to experience the feeling of gratitude. Gratitude to yourself for taking time to practice iRest Yoga Nidra. Welcoming and loving yourself in this practice. Experiencing yourself as timeless, open, and spacious well-being that is perfect just as it is, and yourself as whole, healthy, and perfect just as you are. Yourself as unchanging, spacious awareness in which everything is unfolding, and the understanding that you always know the perfect response to each moment. Thanking yourself for taking this time to practice iRest Yoga Nidra. So just very gradually waking the body up, taking any movements, any stretches, and whenever you feel ready, perhaps rolling onto one side before pressing yourself up to seated. Just take your time, there's no rush. You can keep your eyes closed. Just really take your time to come out of this deeply relaxed state. And when you come to find yourself seated just with your eyes closed, just take a moment. Maybe just grounding your hands down onto your knees if you're sat cross-legged. Perhaps giving yourself a little hand massage with one thumb into the center of your palm, just giving it a little press. And switching to do the other hand, just giving little circles into the center of your palm. And resting your hands back down. So just to be mindful that we can sometimes feel a little bit wired, a little bit heightened after a practice like Yoga Nidra. So if you feel a little bit odd, just know that's normal. It can help to do grounding practices if you need to lay down again. Hopefully you can have a restful night. Perhaps smelling some essential oils or having a sweet treat. It's a good excuse to have a little bit of chocolate if you have some, just to help bring you back to the here and now, help you feel a little bit grounded after that, which can be quite heightening. So just be mindful of that. We will finish there for this evening, ladies. Thank you so much for joining.